I feel I've been really bad at communicating with you people the last month or so, because yeah, it was a month ago now that the last vlog was out, where I said that I would be very interested in doing like a Q&A video or something, if anyone would be interested in that. I got a couple of questions actually. I'm very happy about that. Thanks for the people who responded, but I feel really bad for not having answered them yet. It's been a month, as I said. This is silly. This is me trying to rectify things. So this is a new show. Welcome everyone to the new show. This is SlapTalk, the first episode of SlapTalk. So SlapTalk is a new show in which we don't SlapTalk anyone. We just are very nice and friendly to each other. I mean, I'm not very good at naming things. I mean, I'm called TheFishSlappee. I think that speaks for itself. But yeah, SlapTalk is now a new show here on TheFishSlappee. It will go out on every second Thursday. I've decided arbitrarily. So I think that's given me enough time to actually keep this up. I know I've made promises before that I haven't kept, but this one I feel good about. Because the idea is that it's just going to be a very relaxed me talking to the camera, not too much editing or, you know, thought behind it, just us having a chat, basically. Sort of a very bad version of Twitch streaming, I suppose. Right, so yes, everyone is welcome to ask questions in the comments. I would love to have any, you know, serious questions, silly questions, questions about Guild Wars, questions about my personal life, anything. I mean, if I find it too personal, I don't want to answer, I'll just make an answer up, so it's fine. So yeah, but alright, so let's actually go to answering the comments from the last video, shall we? First we have Sarah L, who says hello. Sara från engelska B-kursen här. Nej men vad roligt. Välkommen Sara, vad roligt att du kollar. That's a friend from university there. We also have, yay, we have Gennaro. Hello professional farmer player. I really like your videos. Ciao from Gennaro, miss you. Oh, I miss you too, Gennaro. Hugs and kisses. In all the places. We have, cool, who's this? Dorian Lavelle. Great video, made me laugh. Question for you. In the reveals for Season 3... Oh, fuck. ArenaNet said that someone lost will return. Who do you think it will be? Right, so this is very awkward. Since I took way too long answering these questions, obviously I received many questions about the Living World Season 3, which has now been released for a couple of weeks. So, in the reveals for the Season 3, ArenaNet says someone lost will return. Who do you think it will be? I mean, we already had the... You know, the return of Garm. My initial thoughts on this was that maybe Glint was somehow going to come back through the egg. Because all of this talk about Destiny's Edge 2.0 just made me think maybe there's going to be like a Glint 2.0, because Glint has been hyped quite a bit recently, especially with the Revenant and everything. And Guild Wars 2 players who haven't played Guild Wars 1 probably don't know too much about Glint. And I think it was a very cool character for them to have, and especially now that we have a Mersat in the storyline as well, who we still don't know if we're gonna buddy up with or if we're gonna somehow work together with. I don't know, the whole thing just... It would be really, really cool, at least. I don't know how feasible it is to have an ally little baby dragon that can help us out on our journey. And I just love the thought of Tindra. No, Jesus. Tindra, Timey, fuck. Timey riding around on a baby dragon. That would be really cool. Tindra says, oh, in the last video I asked you to sort of put down something personal about yourself as well, which Tindra has done. So Tindra says, personal thing, I like old English TV shows like Red Dwarf and The Young Ones. They don't make shows like that anymore. Question to you, I know everyone thinks we are off to fight another dragon. In my opinion, it's too early to take on yet another one, or we have killed them all in a year or two. So yeah, that's fair enough. So my belief is that the new season is a builder towards either the new expansion or a fight with another dragon further ahead, a little bit like Season 1 and 2 was. What do you think about that? And how do you think this season will play out? Well, having played the first mission, I definitely agree with you that I think this is going to be a similar build-up as Season 1 and Season 2. In between the dragons, I don't think we're ever going to fight an Elder Dragon in one of the Living World updates. I think Elder Dragons are things of expansion packs for ArenaNet right now. But I am a bit surprised that we already have, you know, spoilers from the Living World Season 3 first chapter here, that we already know that Primordus is probably going to be the next one. I thought that it would be a later reveal, this whole thing with Timey's leyline map, but no, at the end of the first chapter we know that now Primordus is stirring. So I agree that it does feel a bit rushed, to be honest. Like, I don't think we're gonna fight Primordus in Season 3. I don't think. I mean, probably there will be an attack somewhere by Primordus, and then there might be some battling going on between Lazarus and Primordus or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really sorry that you guys' questions are a bit out of date now that the first part of season 3 is out. But yeah, if I'm gonna have to say anything, then I think season 3 is going to end up with one of these two major evil factions going on at the moment, Lazarus and Primordus at the same time. One of them will have to sort of step aside a bit, either us, buddying up with Lazarus, or perhaps Lazarus trying to get a hold of more Bloodstone energy somehow, and then crossing Primordus's path, and then Primordus maybe like killing Lazarus or something like that. And that will be the sort of climactic end of the White Mantle. It's in order to sort of pave the way for the next expansion and a more clear-cut goal, because I think for the next expansion, Guild Wars needs a poster enemy, So it was Mordramoth in the first one, and then in the second one, I think they're gonna have to go with another dragon, because that's gonna sell better. That's a boring answer, sorry. And it's really cool that you like old English TV shows. That's nice. I haven't seen the ones you mentioned, but I just love English culture in general. So I really like Monty Python and the original House of Cards. Fuck yeah. We have Welk here as well. Things about myself. I too have a Guild Wars 2 channel. Go check it out. I have, and I'm really, really bloody impressed, Welk. Jesus Christ, your editing is fantastic. Anyway, my videos take too long to make, but I love making them. Yeah, I can totally relate. Not that my content has nearly the same quality as yours. Anyway, question. As a content creator myself, I had to get inspired by someone or something. I was wondering who or what inspired you to do what you do with your channel. Where do you want your channel to go, and what do you plan to do to get there? Also, would you like to collaborate one day? Yay! Well, about that last question, I have sent you a private message, Welk, so please do check that out. I'm sorry that it's 4 weeks late, but anyway. But this is a really, really cool question. Like, what inspired me to become a content creator? I love this. Thank you so much for the question, Will. Well, I mean, for the longest time, I've been, I've been obsessed with, getting people's attention on the internet. I had a blog, which I kept very irregularly updated since I was, I think, 13 or 14 years old. And I've always wanted to go up on YouTube doing vlog videos to begin with. I was a huge fan, and still am, of Charlie Is So Cool Like. The very posh British dude, and I really, really like the sort of whole thing of the internet as a whole, as a creative, as a creative, medium. What the fuck am I saying? I don't know. But anyway, I love, sharing stuff as easily as it is. If you share a video, it has the potential of reaching anyone in the world. So that's, I think, what keeps me motivated. Also, other content creators that have really, really inspired me and that I love a lot are Day9, definitely, because Day9 is a absolutely beautiful person in every way, the sexiest beast alive. Oh yes. And then obviously Yogscast as well. I'm shouting, Jesus. Yogscast as well, especially from an earlier age. I think I remember first moving to London when I was 19, and one of my dreams were to like either meet up with Yogscast or with Charlie So Cool Like. And then who else? Let's see. Bob Ross, obviously a huge inspiration. And then, I mean, Wooden Potatoes, I think his original Let's Play of Guild Wars 1 Chronicles was a huge inspiration because it was just so simple, and it was pretty basic and shit, basically, in the beginning. But then you could see his progression throughout the series. His first video is much worse than his 100th video in the same Let's Play or something. And that's, what kept me going with my initial Subtleness Let's Play as well, that I, as long as the content I make is very, very slowly getting better, then I can just keep going, and I don't really mind my content being shit now, because I know that I'm working on it, and I know that it hopefully gets better all the time. Sort of. I really like Nigahiga as well. This question I can just go on rambling about for like ages, but those are the main ones, I feel. When it comes to where I want my channel to go, I think I'm just gonna like try as many different things as I can, and then see what I find most fun to do. I really, really love making the vlogs. I think I actually have the most fun making the vlogs because it's a bit more personal, and I get a bit more, creative freedom rather than just doing a Let's Play, because the sort of main thing there is the game. In terms of where I want my channel to go, I think I want just more interaction with you people. That's the SlapTalk here. Let's make this happen. And also maybe a bit more like personal stuff and a bit more thought through videos rather than just Let's Plays. I know that people would probably not like me changing games too much. I've stuck to Guild Wars 2 for a reason, not just because I love the game, but also I think because like my, I don't know, 95% of my audience subscribe because I make Guild Wars videos. So I'd be a bit of a douchebag if I just suddenly started like doing a completely different game and abandoning Guild Wars sort of. Luckily I'm still loving Guild Wars. It's still a great game, and I think it's still the, you know, my favorite game. But I also really someday want to branch out and do other games as well. Definitely. Nin the Destroyer. Hi, Nin the Destroyer. Hello, hi. My one fact is I love the TheFishSlappee. Woohoo! Okay, no, well, I do, but that's not my official fact statement. Well, that's clearly the most important one, Nin. I've been playing Guild Wars 2 since the 3-day head start. Holy shit, that's a long time. I'm looking forward to the 4th birthday gift. Yeah, I hope it's a mini. I love minis. Hell yeah. Obviously, I love minis as well. I'm so happy about my mini, the Halloween one I got from a random drop from Halloween, the mini Gwyndifer, the ghostly Gwyndifer. Minis are the shit, clearly. That's pretty cool. Shit, you've then been playing three days longer than I have. Edit, super congratulations on your new job. Oh, thank you. Are you still working nights? I'm so happy that you asked that. That's such a nice question. I'm doing well, thank you. No, I'm not. I'm not working nights at all. I'm working day shifts, normal 9 to 5 stuff, almost, with flexible hours as well, which is really nice. And I just recently got accepted to working from home most of the time. So I can work from home 3 days a week out of my 5-day work week, which will hopefully, since the commute was pretty long, give me more time to make videos. So hopefully, from this week onward, actually, I will have more time to spend on YouTube. Hopefully. Speaking of that, actually, and this new job thing, I mentioned in my last video that I was going to buy a computer, and I have actually ordered the computer now. Yay! Which will hopefully arrive in like a week and a half or something. But yes, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. That was a really long answering session there to the lovely comments from the last video. Thank you all so much for commenting and making this little video possible. Otherwise, I would have felt really stupid. And then we have Anonymous here who says, "Dear Christ, TheFishSlappee, how do you remain that attractive?" Well, Anonymous, that's really nice of you to say. I don't know. I feel that I'm probably sweating a lot here because fuck me, summers are really hot in London. But yeah, I've been rambling on for way too long now, so I think it's time to leave. But yeah, thank you all so much for commenting in the last video. Please feel part of this somehow. I'm great at building a community, aren't I? Please feel part of this. Okay. If you have any other questions, please do leave them in the comment section below. I will have a look at them, and if they're not too awkward, I will answer them in the next one. So yeah, I'll see you in 2 weeks, next Thursday, for the next SlapTalk. This is a thing now, people. So yeah, thank you so much for watching as always, and until next time. Bye.